All right, what up, my students? This is week number 5. Yes, that's right, still week number 5 of your collection development and management course 7313. And this is going to be a very quick check-in video. You actually have 3 videos that are on your required viewing for this week, so I am not going to make this optional check-in video too long because you have videos that you have to watch that do not feature me. So that may make some of you more happy to watch said videos. But anyway, we are going to make me small in a minute. But before we do that, I do just want to say the quizzes are graded. You all didn't do as bad as some of you, I think, felt you had done. And maybe it was because you didn't all know that you had multiple attempts at taking the quiz. But when I went back in and reviewed the answers to question number 8 and question number 9 on those first on the first quiz that you guys had in this semester, they were actually pretty good overall. Pretty good. It seems that you all are digesting the material. It doesn't seem that you all need any sort of additional guidance. It seems that things are going very properly. And so I'm very happy to hear that, or happy to see that, as the case may be or may have been. So what we are going to do, therefore, is just really quickly talk through the next assignment that you all have due. And that assignment will be the week 8 collection evaluation assignment, which will be worth 14 points. Now you all can read through this prompt, but I am going to kind of read over it as well. We'll start off with the Tony Haraba quote, where Tony asks at the beginning of one of his articles, what is collection management in the digital age? I apologize, there's a chat coming in. Let me mute that. Okay, my apologies for that. So what is collection management in the digital age? In a way, this course has been leading us to answer that question, and we all know that our environments are evolving and that the needs of our communities are changing. So your task with this assignment, and this is one thing that I just want to note very quickly, because I get this question a lot in all of my classes, and that is, do you have a sample assignment? For most written papers, including this one, the answer to that question is going to be no, because I have found in my experience that when I do provide people with written sample papers, then what they do is they turn in things that kind of lack creativity, and they follow too closely on the they follow too closely on the example or the sample paper. So I am trying to avoid that happening, so I do not have a sample paper to refer you all to. So, having said that, you really do need to pay attention to the prompt and pay attention to the rubric, because I am not going to bail you out with a sample paper in this instance. Your task here is to present a plan for collection analysis, print and digital, for a library of your choosing, and that library can be a fictional library or it can be based on a library that actually exists. You need to create a goal for your analysis and state it. What do you need most to find out what do you most need to find out through your processes? So as you are going through this plan, as you are implementing this plan, what do you need to find out the most? What information does your analysis plan need to result or need to yield? So be mindful of that. Which methods or tools are most appropriate to achieve that goal and why? Include discussion of methods that are not appropriate and why not, so that I know that you can discriminate among the methods. How will the results of your analysis affect the future of collection and access management for your organization? please, please, please do not turn in just 6 to 8 pages of mostly bullet points. You may use bullet points in your essay, but this is supposed to be written in essay form. And yes, that also includes works cited, and the works cited need to be in APA format and the 6th edition of APA format. So they have rolled out APA 7. We're not using APA 7. Look for your rules in APA 6. These were some questions that Dr. Brindler had associated with the assignment because they're things that she has been asked in the past. Are we to choose a library and create a collection analysis plan for that library? You may do, as I said, a fictional library, or you can do something that is based on a real library. You can name that library if you want. It can be for any type of library, so that can be a public library or an academic library, or even a medical library or an archive or a special library, whatever is coming up in your mind that you want to focus this assignment on. You are welcome to do that. Remember to give me some methods that would not be suited for your goal and why, as that is an important part of the assignment, but you don't need to do a literature review. Now, again, even though you don't have to do a literature review, I am expecting APA citation. I am expecting a works cited page. I am expecting you to do this assignment in APA 6. And as far as how to approach the assignment, think about what type of library you're using and identify the goals that you wish to achieve through this evaluation. And finally, please keep a very close eye on this rubric because I am grading you all on the rubric. So there are criteria here. There are 5 points for the evaluation demonstrates an understanding of the types and methods of collection evaluation. To get your full 5 points there, well, do as you are being prompted to do. You can end up with 5 for a perfect job if you need work, a little bit of work, 4 points, 3 points on that particular part of the rubric if you have not been up to par, and 0 marks will probably come if you don't do this at all. Again, the evaluation has clearly stated goals, or at least a clearly stated goal. If you do not include that, you will get 0. If you have a very well written, clearly stated goal, you can get 3 points, or you can get somewhere in between. Evaluation selects appropriate methods for the stated goal and describes how these will be used to meet the goal. Again, if you did not include that, you will get 0 points. If you do a good job with that, you will get 5 points, or you might get 4 or 3. Finally, there is a 1-point piece here. Student uses expression, communication, and grammar appropriate for graduate level work. Hopefully you're all going to get 1 full point there. Please write correctly as you would be expected to do as a graduate student. Now, these last 2 pieces here, again, this is a total of 14 points for this assignment. So these are the graded criteria. But there are learning goals, learning outcomes that you all need to be mindful of. And so I am also going to be evaluating here. I will probably not be deducting points so much if I think that you have come short of a student learning outcome. However, I will note that in my feedback to you. But these 14 points here are the 14 points that you want. And at the end of the assignment, you should meet these student learning outcome/competencies. So you can click on these little links here to get a larger description of those. All right, so this assignment is due on October the 17th. So you've got a little less than a month. But there is a budget exercise that's going to be due very soon afterwards. So go ahead and try to get your week 8 assignment done, and you may want to look ahead to the budget exercise as well. But that is all for me in this optional video. You all do have, again, 3 required videos that you have to look at as part of this week's module, so go ahead and do those. If you have any questions, please email me. Anytown, anytime, anyplace, austinj@missouri.edu. Thank you all so much. You've been a wonderful class so far. Please continue to be so. And keep smiling, keep pounding. We're going to get through this. Thank you all so very much. And I'm out. Later.